pals, I'm Mandy Renee, and today I'm going to be doing another 50 question about you survey. Yay! Because my, the last 50 question about you survey I did, it's been getting a lot of attention just like the last couple weeks. Like, it's funny because it's an older video now. Like, I don't know why, but all of a sudden there's been like views and likes and stuff on it just the last couple weeks. I don't know why. So I was like, hey, let's do it again. So I found one. It's supposedly questions that you probably don't get asked a lot. Whatever the hell that means. Do you prefer writing with black or blue pen? That's a really random question. But black, I actually don't particularly like blue pens. I don't know why, but I don't like the look of them. I don't know why. It's a strange thing, but I actually have a thing with it. I don't like blue pens. I don't like colored pens. Just black pen. That's how it should be done, everything that you do. Do you prefer to live in the country or in the city? I'm more of a city person. I'm a city person. I like being in cities. It's mainly because I'm extremely lazy and I don't like to have to drive to get somewhere. I just want to just be right next to everything just because I'm lazy. If you could learn a new skill, what would it be? That's a good question. I mean, I have a decent amount of skill. Like, I have musical skill, I have creative skill,
nunchuck skills, bow hunting skills, computer hacking skills.
I wish I had the skill of being better at video games. Do you drink your tea or coffee with sugar? No, I do not. I just like, with my coffee, I just like half and half. Just throw some half and half in there. I'm golden. Tea, I like half and half, and honey. I don't particularly like sugar. What was your favorite book as a child? I don't know. I don't remember. See, that's the problem with me, is I don't remember a lot before, like, 10. Like, I have memory problems, and so so my memory only goes back a certain ways, and then it just gets super foggy. So, I honestly don't know. I think there was one about a rabbit or something that my grandma used to read to me. So I guess that, whatever that was. Do you prefer baths or showers? I like baths. I love baths. You know, showering, like actually taking a shower is like a chore for me. I hate taking showers. Like I said, it feels like a chore for some reason. Like I don't like, but a bath. Oh my God. Any opportunity I get, okay, to take a bath, I take it. I take that bath. Get some nice, like, lavender essential oil bubble bath and the lavender essential oil Epsom salt. And throw, like, a bath bomb from Lush or something in there. Oh. Oh. If you could be a mythical creature, which would you choose? The Inanna. That's what I would choose. If you don't know what the Inanna is, let me look it up for you. It is from the Japanese folklore, and the definition that you will see is a formless creature of smoke and shadow. If that is not Mandy Renee, boy howdy, I don't know what is. You prefer reading paper or electronic books? Paper. Paper, always paper. You know, I went through a phase where my eyesight was getting really, really bad, and I just kept putting off going and getting glasses for a few years, and so it got to the point where I couldn't really read book forms anymore. It was really hard for me to read. So I did resort to, you know, like digital books, like Kindle, for instance. I used Kindle all the time. But now that I have sight back, I love just the feeling of just holding a book and turning that page is just, what is your favorite item of clothing? My favorite item of clothing. Are we getting like super specific, like a certain article of clothing that I own, that I wear? Or are we talking like, you know, cardigans, t-shirts, jeans, socks? If we're talking about like specific article of clothing that I personally own, I have a pair of, oh, there's a couple pairs. There's this Marvel set of socks that I have. Okay, there's one with Iron Man, there's one with Thor, there's one with Captain America, there's one with Spider-Man. They're amazing. They're the greatest socks in the entire world, and I'm obsessed with them, and I wear them all the time.
Do you like your name? Would you ever change it? No, not.
Sorry. There's nothing wrong with my name. I mean, my parents gave it to me. So I respect that. And, no, I don't think I'd change it. I mean, there's one or two names that, like, I'm obsessed with, and, like, I would probably like to change it, but just out of respect for my parents, and, like, just, you know, that's the name I was given, that's who I am. So, you know, out of that respect, I wouldn't change my name, but there are a couple that I would at least consider.
Who is a mentor to you?
You know, when I get questions like this about like who I look up to or who inspires me or who my mentor or whatever is, my mind always goes to my mom. I mean, my mom, you know, I'm very, very close with her. We're very, very close, and she's just an amazing human being, you know? Like, I go to her for everything, for any advice or anything like that I ever need. I always go to my mom. She's amazing.
Will you ever want to be famous? If so, what for?
You know, these are those questions that are like, you want to answer it, but at the same time, you don't want to sound like a dick, like a narcissistic asshole, even though you are. And even if your reasons for them aren't narcissistic assholeism. What? I wouldn't mind being famous, I guess. Since I was a little kid, I always wanted to be a musician. Like that was always my thing. I wanted to be a musician, and then it kind of changed to an actress. I would love to be an actress. And now, you know, the last couple of years, I'm like, it'd be amazing to be, you know, a YouTuber. And of course, I'm a YouTuber now. I'm a smaller YouTuber, obviously. And you know, my reasons for wanting, I guess, fame isn't for like, my dog's coughing, sorry. It's not for like super selfish reasons. I mean, obviously, that'd be cool, you know, like, I would feel like I'm doing something purposeful with my life. Like, I feel like you know, like I became somebody, you know, whatever. Not to say if you're not famous, you're nobody, obviously, but you know what I mean. But just to be seen by so many people that I could try and be a good influence for, if that makes sense. Like, I wouldn't want the fame mainly just for, you know, I want to be famous, you know, whatever, but it would just be to be able to influence more people, to try and make a difference in the world, make a bigger difference in the world, you know, reach out to more people than I am, if that makes sense. Put a positive light out there.
Are you a restless sleeper?
Yes. I have serious sleep problems. I don't get a lot of sleep, and when I do, I suffer from night terrors. I'm very restless. Like, I move around a lot. I mean, I used to have a big problem falling off the bed. Every once in a while it's funny because it's sleepwalking, but I'm technically awake. I'm just not aware of what I'm doing. It's really weird. It's kind of bizarre. But yeah, I'm very restless. I don't sleep well at all.
Do you consider yourself romantic?
Yeah. If we're being honest, yeah. Yeah, I am definitely the romantic type. I like to, you know, pull some sweet romance. More like a hopeless romantic. We'll leave it at that. Which ocean best represents you? That's a good question. I've never actually thought of that. I feel like fire? Maybe? Because I'm fierce and I burn bitches a lot. Oh, who do you want to be closer to? There's a lot of people I want to be closer to. I mean, I have a lot of I don't have a lot of close friends. I don't have very many of those. I have like one. And, so I mean, you know, but I have a good amount of friends and acquaintances, and you know, I can think of a few that I wish I was closer to. And of course, this is talking on a you know, deep level. If we're talking physical, I have no friends that live where I live. I have obviously a lot of acquaintances, hey, what's up, bro? It's good to see ya, that type of thing. But all of my good friends, my closer friends, what the fuck is up with my hair? Everybody, they all live in different states, in different countries. They're just all over the place. It's sad. Do you miss someone at the moment? Yeah, there's a list. I have a few people that I miss at the moment. My brother, I miss my brother, and his wife. She's very nice. I miss my friend Izzy. I miss her a lot. She's my best friend, and she is on the other side of the country, and I haven't seen her in over 3 years, and it's really sad. I miss my uncle. He passed away a couple years ago. I miss him. I miss all my family. I don't have a lot of family that live here. I miss my friend Emily. Shout out Danny Sexbang. Not the Danny, Emily. She's Danny Sexbang, and I love her. Tell us about an early childhood memory. Oh my god, I don't know. Let's see. Early childhood memory. I just discussed this. I don't have a lot of memories from being a child. That's really sad, but I don't. I remember, I don't remember how old I was, but I know I was very young. I don't know why I had this question, but I did. I asked my brother, my big brother, I was like, hey, what happens if you don't scratch an itch? Why that question came to mind, I don't know. He was playing video games or doing something, he just didn't want me to bother him. His little sister, you know, it's annoying. He was just die. Honest to God, I was the most gullible child. He used to tell me stuff like that all the time, and I always believed him. Oh my god, I was mortified. I was like, oh my god, every time for 2 years, every time I would get an itch, I'd be like, oh my god. Yeah, it was horrible. I don't know why, but that's the one thing from my childhood I remember. was just being terrified that if I didn't scratch an itch, I would just die. I'm just dead. Ugh. What is the strangest thing you haven't eaten? You know, there's not... listen, if you know me, you know, not only can I just not eat a majority, most foods, because of health reasons, I can't eat a lot of foods, but I'm also just, I don't like anything. And I'm just so picky, and I hate everything. I don't want to eat, there's very few things that I actually enjoy eating. So I never, I never try new things that are would be, I guess, considered strange.
What can you see outside your bedroom window?
I mean, I'm not in my bedroom, so I can't really see anything, but I guess if I was looking out my bedroom window, I'd probably be seeing my backyard, which is all dirt and a block wall. That's pretty much it.
What are you most thankful for?
I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for my job. I'm thankful for all of you guys. I'm thankful for my friends. I'm thankful for comic books. I'm thankful for Doctor Who. I'm thankful for Pornhub. Do you like spicy foods? One, no. Just in general, I don't like spicy food, not in the slightest. And two, I can't even eat spicy food. I'm not allowed. I have esophageal problems, so I can't even eat spicy food, even if I liked it. Have you ever met somebody famous? Yeah. I met Alice Cooper when I was like 13. I met him in the grocery store. Yeah, I know. I live in the same place as Alice Cooper. How freaking dope, right? Yeah, he was just there, and I was just like, oh my god, like I didn't know what to do. And so I kind of came up to him, and he was like, hi, because he saw me. I was like creeping on him, and I was like, are you Alice Cooper? And he was like, yeah, hi, it's nice to meet you. And he shook my hand, and I was just like, and then I ran away, and I told my mom, and then I couldn't find him, so she thought I was crazy. I met Joe Gatto and James Murray from Impractical Jokers. I went to one of their shows this past October, and I met them twos, and it was really cool. The nicest guys in the world.
Do you keep a diary or journal?
No. Not really any other way to answer. No, I don't.
Do you prefer to use pen or pencil?
Pen. I honest to God can't even tell you the last time I used a pencil. I mean, to write. I draw, like I sketch and stuff, so technically I use pencils for that, but like writing? No. I hate writing with pencil. I know.
What is your star sign?
I'm a Libra. I'm a Libra.
Do you like your cereal crunchy or soggy?
Ugh, crunchy. Why would you like your cereal soggy? That's disgusting. What kind of sick, perverted fuck are you?
What do you want your legacy to be?
I don't know. Yeah, I've definitely never been asked this, and I honestly have no idea how to answer that. I don't know. I mean, I guess it kind of goes back to, like, being famous. Like, I would love to, like, make a positive impact to at least some percentage of the world, I guess. So, if that has anything to do with that, I don't know how to answer that.
Do you like reading? What was the last thing you read?
I love reading. I love reading so much. I read all the time. It's my favorite thing in the world. I love it. I love reading so much. The last thing I read was Alice. Trying to remember who the author was. Alice by Christina Henry. That's the one. And I actually really liked it. I just finished it a couple days ago, and I actually really enjoyed it, so.
How do you show someone you like them?
Hey, I like you. Do you like ice in your drinks? Yes. 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 Unless it's like, obviously, unless it's like a hot drink. Just anything else, though, yes. I like if it's juice, water, soda, tea, anything, I like ice. I always put ice in everything. I love ice.
What are you afraid of?
I'm afraid of a lot of things. I'm afraid of clowns. I'm afraid of like water, like big bodies of water, especially the ocean. The ocean really scares me. Just thinking about like what's in the ocean and stuff, and it makes me really like, it makes me nauseous and want to throw up and die. I'm afraid of mannequins. I'm afraid of dolls. I'm really afraid of dolls. Like animatronics, anything like in like humanoid form that isn't actually a human. I'm afraid of flying. Like, I'm deathly afraid of heights. I won't get on an airplane. I'm afraid of, like, amusement park rides. Like, I will never get on a roller coaster or any type of ride like that. Like, I don't even want to get on the bumper cars. Like, I don't like things. I'm terrified of being a passenger in a car. I hate being a passenger in a car. I have passenger anxiety. I'm afraid of, like, flying insects. Like, obviously with the exception of flies and gnats and like just because they're just flies and gnats, but like moths and bees and like beetles, like really big beetles that fly. Like I hate flying things. I'm afraid of Sesame Street characters, and I'm afraid of the Muppets, and I'm afraid of scorpions, and I got stung by a scorpion and it wasn't fun. I'm afraid of snakes. I'm afraid of Santa Claus. Santa Claus scares me. I'm afraid of Nicolas Cage, and you think I'm joking, you think that's funny, but it's not. I hate Nicolas Cage. He scares me. His face gives legitimately honest to fucking Zeus, Satan, whoever the fuck. I don't like Nicolas Cage. He scares me.
What is your favorite scent?
I love citrusy scents like orange, lemon, lime. I love citrus scents. They make me happy. And also lavender.
Do you address older people by their first or last name?
First, I guess. I mean, I guess it depends on the person and the situation. I mean, if it was like I'm making a business call to a new customer and I don't know them, I'll probably call them like Mr. Sanchez or whatever the fuck their name is. If money was not a factor, how would you live your life? I'd move to Ireland. I'd live in a castle in Ireland. That'd be pretty dope, right? I'd probably like just deck it out. Deck the shit out of it. It'll be like the fucking most lit castle you could ever lay your eyes on. It'd be fucking dope. I'd travel a lot. I'd eat a lot. I'd probably get like super obese and I'd probably just die. I'd probably drink a lot, more than I do. And I would just have all the animals in the world.
Do you prefer swimming in pools or in the ocean?
Neither. I don't swim. I don't know how to swim because I'm too deathly terrified of the water to learn how to swim. Pools scare the shit out of me. And obviously, as I've said, the ocean is literally my biggest nightmare. Thinking about every time I think about it, I start getting sick and I feel like I'm gonna throw up and pass out. So, moving on.
What would you do if you found $50 on the ground?
I'd look around, seeing if anybody was around, and be like, yo, did you drop this $50? And if they said yes, I'd be like, you're fucking lying. You're just trying to get the money. You piece of shit. You pile of trash. How dare you walk on this fucking earth, you lying bastard piece of shit. This was mine. I was testing you. And I'd put it in my pocket and walk away and go to strip club or something.
Have you ever seen a shooting star? Did you make a wish?
I've seen shooting stars, yeah. I don't think I've ever made a wish, though.
What is the one thing you would want to teach your children?
Absolutely nothing, because I am not going to have children. Can't and won't, so there you go. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Mate, if you could have a tattoo, what would it be?
I have a couple tattoos. I'm not going to share them with you, but I do have tattoos. I have one on my wrist and I have one on the back of my neck. The one on my wrist I'm getting a cover-up of. Personal reasons, I don't want it anymore. The one on my neck I'm just not happy with. It was my first tattoo and I just don't like it. He didn't do a good job with it. So I'm not gonna like do a cover up with it, but I think I'm gonna add to it, try to like spice it up a bit. And then I have, oh my god, I have a fucking scroll of tattoos that I want. If it wasn't for financial reasons, I would just be covered in tattoos. Honest to God. So one day you're gonna look up and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be a walking tattoo and you're gonna be like, fuck.
What can you hear right now?
I can hear the static coming off of my speakers because there's something wrong with it. I think there's like a loose cable or something, and so they make this horrible staticky sound. I can hear my computer making funny sounds. I can hear myself talking. I can hear my dog in the other room coughing because he has some type of bronchitis shit, and so he's in there coughing, my poor baby. And then I hear the cries of the lost souls that I keep in my basement.
Where do you feel the safest?
I don't know. I mean, I always feel pretty safe. I guess it's just something I don't think about. Like, I don't think, like, this is where I feel safe and this is where I'm gonna go. I'm always just kind of chill and there. Where do I feel the safest? I don't know. In my home with my doors locked and my dog? I don't know.
What is one thing you want to overcome?
I would like to overcome my fear of flying. That, you know, I've been saying that for years, and it's just, you know, it's something I wish I could, and eventually, just because of where I want to travel one day and everything, I'm gonna have to probably get over it. But I mean, I've missed out on a lot of events, and I'm talking like special events, like funerals of family members. Like, I've missed out on a lot of things in my life because of my fear of flying. And so that's probably number one. Like, I would love to get over that fear. It's just haven't gotten there yet.
Oh, if you could travel back to any era, which would you choose?
Oh my god, the 80s. I always say I should have been born in like early 70s, okay? And then I could have been a teenager and like a young adult in the 80s. Oh my god, I would have been perfect in the 80s. Oh my god, every time I see like 80s style fashion and 80s music and 80s movies and just 80s culture, I want to kill myself because I'm like, why couldn't I have been there? Like, legit. If I could find a hot tub time machine, go back to the fucking 80s right now, you bet your ass I'd be in that fucking tub. Naked. Oh, what's your most used emoji? This one.
What is your favorite season and why?
Winter. Winter time. I love winter time. Oh my god. Just thinking about it, I'm like, oh, I can't deal with it. I need it. I have this horrible sickness, and the only way to cure it is with the winter. It's just so pretty. Like, just the aesthetic of winter is beautiful. And then there's Christmas time, which is my favorite season. Oh my god. You guys have no idea the freaking Christmas spirit, brah. Oh my god. I need it.
How would you spend your ideal day?
I would sleep in. I would get up, and I would probably take my doggies to the park. Spend a nice day out in some nice winter weather. I'd meet a friend for coffee. I'd go see a movie. And then I would probably just sit on my back porch with nice, rainy, beautiful, overcast day, drink some hot tea while reading a nice book. It's so simple. I am a very simple person, but that's what I want. It sounds like a beautiful day to me. Describe yourself using one word.
Fuck! What do you regret the most?
That's a good question. I do not have an answer for that, because even if I did think of something, I probably wouldn't want to share it, if we're just being honest. I love you guys, and I like to share things with you, but probably not my deepest, darkest regret.
Invent your own word. What does it mean?
Shaflurkus, and it means to fuck one's face. Alright, so that was 50 more questions about me. Did I give really lame answers? And they were okay questions, though. They weren't bad questions. I was actually surprised. I thought they'd be shit questions, and I'd have to find another one and delete everything and forget that it happened. But no, it worked out nicely. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this, please make sure to hit the thumbs up and let me know in the comments below if you would like to see more videos like this, if you have any suggestions for other videos like this, or questions, or anything of that sort. And of course, guys, I will see you next time.
It was averted by two boys, an old dwarf and a holiday. The grand story, and we left on the ending, and the rules, and destiny, leaving nothing but freedom and choice.